In life, in the world, we get what we believe we can have. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you believe in. You could be a spiritually centered person or believe in absolutely nothing. You could be into manifesting or not. But we get in life what we believe we can have. So if you're not getting exactly what you want out of life, within life, if you don't have what you want, if life doesn't look the way you want it, it's because you don't believe that it's possible for it to be that way. And I come across people all the time who say, but I do believe, I've put it on my vision board, I have this, I have that, and the other thing. And what I've come to find is when I ask them, but what is it? What is it about that you don't believe? What is that little lie that you know is a lie? What is that little thing that tells you it's a lie? It often comes down to the fact that they've put stipulations on that it can only happen this, that, or the other way. And those stipulations haven't been met. Because what it comes down to is that they've made it too big. They've just made it too big for themselves to truly believe it's possible no matter what. And that is what belief really is believing that it's possible even if this, that, and the other thing doesn't happen. Believing that it's possible even if you don't know the way. And I find that the easiest way to actually get ourselves to believe, no matter what, is by starting to break it down into smaller components that we can wrap our minds around as to how it's possible. And I'll give you an example. So not too long ago, for those of you who remember, I was manifesting a car for somebody else. I was going to, quite literally, make enough money to get somebody their first ever brand new car. And I believed in my ability to do this so much that not only did I manifest them a car, but I manifested myself another car. And I didn't even need another car. But it's because I was able to kickstart my belief in my ability to do this by breaking it down into small enough action steps, goals, points that I believed it was possible. And to be fair, it didn't work out exactly how I wanted. I didn't end up getting that person a brand new car. I didn't end up making $10,000, but because I believed that $5 was possible times 2,000. Rather than looking at it as, I've got to make $10,000, I looked at it as, I've got to get $5 a day, or I've got to get $5 per person. That didn't seem so big. That didn't seem so impossible. $10,000, whoa! That seemed pretty big. But I broke it down into something my mind could wrap itself around. I was able to believe that $5 from 2,000 people, and actually, often most people gave more than $5. And that made it easier to believe. And again, though I didn't end up making $10,000, so I didn't end up getting $10,000 because I didn't need it, but I was able to get what I needed to help that person get something even better. And that is part of the belief mantra that is also important, is never holding yourself back from getting what you want because you've confined it to something so specific that you don't get what you want. So I manifested so much, so hard, that not only did I get this person the car of their dreams, which was really more the point, Though, from my perspective, I thought their first ever brand new car would be the car of their dreams. It turned out that wasn't the case. But I did get that person the car they had always wanted. And manifested myself a car. Because I made it easy for myself to believe that it was possible. By breaking it down into small enough parts to kickstart that belief. And then when things didn't quite start looking, or didn't end up looking exactly the way I expected them to, it didn't matter. Because this or something better was always in the back of my mind, fueling the belief that no matter what, car, getting this person a car and the car of their dreams, that was the most important part. And like I said, not only did I manage that, but I wound up with an extra car. That is how powerful belief is. But you have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that it is out there. You have to believe that you are capable of receiving it. And only then will you. So if things seem so big to you that it's hard to believe, like a mess, it's like a messy room. You look at the whole mess of the room and it's like, oh, this is overwhelming. I'll do it another day. It's just like that. But when you look at the mess in the room as, oh, well, I can collect the dishes first. Then I can move those boxes, and then I can do that, and then I can do that. Just like that. When it comes to getting anything you want out of life to happen in life, you've just got to break it up into believable chunks of possibility, while being open to the idea that you could actually get something better out of the whole thing if you release. And that is what we are going to talk about in my next video. Because the second step to getting what you want out of life once you believe you can have it is releasing it. And not exactly what people think either. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. I'm Ann Blackwood, as always, your Silicon Valley Sage Sister, here to bring consciousness to the forefront of your daily life to make life a little kinder and simpler. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I have links to my Patreon, where I do videos where I get even deeper into the spiritual and the practical when it comes to all sorts of things, really. I have videos, my one course that I made that we actually just finished doing round 3 of. That video will be up. The last module for that will be up shortly. I also have journal exercises, guided meditations, you name it. I've got all sorts of things available on Patreon for several different price points, accessible to everyone. That was my goal. So there is a price point for everyone when it comes to what I offer on Patreon. I also have my mailing list where I only do 1 email a month. That's it. And actually, there are some months that I skip it because my promise to all of you is that when it comes to my mailing list, I only talk about the latest and greatest. So if I don't have anything new to say, I don't say anything at all. So don't forget to sign up for my mailing list, because that is how you get in on my free meditations and free video workshops that I do on Zoom. I also have 5 spots available for one-on-one clients. So if you're ready to heal, grow, and expand your consciousness, I'm here for that. And I would love to have you. All you have to do is either sign up for my free clarity call, which I will be retiring the free clarity call once these 5 spots fill. I also have my email. You can always just shoot me an email. And as well, in the description, if you want, if you're really ready, if you know you're really ready, you can just sign up for one of my session packages. All those links are down in the description. And as I end all of my videos, may the energy you serve you well, and let's keep making our way through.